What's going on, everybody? Welcome to an episode of the Shop Talk coming to you today. I want to talk a little bit about last night preseason game against the Minnesota Timberwolves. I know it was a preseason game, but it was hard to tell that it was a preseason game. This game had everything uh, you want to see in maybe a playoff game. The intensity was like crazy. Um, Dante coming back to the Garden. Julius Randle didn't play. He was in street clothes. Cat playing for the Knicks. This game was it was something. It was something. It was a lot going on in this game. I watched I watched Jalen Brunson in the third quarter, like going just all out. Like this game was to them was very important to win. Um, and I can understand. I can understand. Um, I know it was a bunch that happened with Dante and Rick Brunson. Uh, and we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about it. Uh, we're gonna talk about what I heard was said. Um, and maybe you heard something different. Um, we're gonna get into that. But let me talk a little bit about this game. This game was it was a very interesting game. It was fun to watch. Um, I know it was a preseason game. It was the third preseason game for the New York Knicks. And I personally think we can look forward to games like this during the regular season. I think we played them maybe two times this year. I think we played them in December and we played them in January. I'm not looking at the dates right now, but y'all can look forward. Mark those dates on your calendar. You can find out when exactly is the day. I think maybe December the 19th in Minnesota. And then in January, we played them again, I think at Madison Square Garden. This is going to be a very interesting, uh, 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 if you want to say, rivalry between these two teams. Let's get into the Donte DiVincenzo situation. First of all, shout out to Donte. Uh, as a fan, a New York fan, a New York Knicks fan, uh, I got nothing but love and respect for Dante. What he did in the 1 year playing for the New York Knicks, uh, as a fan, you got to respect it. And once a Knick, always a Knick. You know how that go. So I respect him for that. Um, Now, as far as what happened in the game, so most of y'all probably saw it. Dante had got an N1 and he was on the free throw line and he said something over, I guess, to Tibbs. And listen, we wasn't there. We don't really know, but people put out some quotes, and I'm gonna read something that was put out by I think it was out by Stephen Bondi. Uh, I'm going to put that out. So Stephen Bondi put out that, and this is a quote from Dante. So I asked for, well, Steph said this. As for the clip, circulating of Dante at the foul line, DiVincenzo said he was joking with Tibbs about not being able to finish. Dante said he never said thanks for the trade. The stuff Rick Brunson, the stuff Rick Brunson, he wasn't joking. However, including when he looked at Nick's bench, not at Tibbs, and said, "This is what happens when they let you run the show." Now we know there's a lot of emotions in this. uh, some feelings in it. Being traded away after one season in New York and you being traded, unexpectedly traded. I know it was a lot of rumbling about Dante was upset about the New York Knicks bringing in Mikal Bridges. I don't believe that was true. Because Dante was going to get less playing time. I don't believe that's true. First of all, um, I believe these guys are very close. First of all, Dante was one of the best men at Jalen's wedding. Y'all can look it up. He was there. Now, does he have some type of friction going on with Jalen's dad, Rick Brunson? It's possible. I've heard stories that even Josh Hart came out with stories in the past on the roommates saying that I believe it was the roommates, but I know it was said by Josh Hart that he didn't always get along with Rick Brunson. Um, and these are things that I saw and that I heard said. Uh, I heard Josh Hart say that he didn't always get along with Rick Brunson. Now, whatever's going on between Rick Brunson and Donte DiVincenzo, you know, it'll probably all come out eventually. But I got to give Jalen Brunson so much credit because you have one of his best friends and his dad kind of going at it. Had to be broken up, and Jalen Brunson was kind of smooth it out. Now I don't know behind the scenes what really happened, but also Stephen Bondi said he also said, hold on, let me pull it up here. So Steph said that Donte DiVincenzo also said my relationship with Jalen, that's my brother, my best friend. DiVincenzo said that's a separate relationship. I said I'll talk about that privately with Rick and figure that out. So y'all can take that for what it is. Yes, I think Dante DiVincenzo probably feels some type of way. He's a competitor. Y'all saw it as a Knicks fans. We saw him. And as a fan, I wish he was still here. I wish he didn't have to be traded in that trade. But it's a business, and it's things that happen. So after I guess the cameras stopped rolling, Rick Brunson made a statement, and so Dante and Rick exchanged words, and this is what was said. It was said, Rick Brunson says, "Sucker shit, man. That was some sucker shit. I I'm gonna let you live, brother." And Dante said, "You talk to me. I was talking to Tibbs. You want to bring it out here for the cameras." So listen, that whole thing, uh, I believe personally, uh, you know, these guys knew each other for a long time. Obvious. Like I said, Dante was the best man at Jalen Brunson's wedding. They've been friends for a long time. They all went to Villanova together. They won a chip in Villanova together, and so I think they'll be able to work it out. I'm not looking for anything to really big come out of this. The media is going to blow it up and make you know, they're gonna do what they gotta do. This is what they do. So we all know what the media do. I don't think anything else going, and I could be wrong because I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm only going on the same thing you guys see. So I'm going on that and what I saw in the in watching the game. One thing I could tell you, it's gonna be fun to watch these two teams play. It's going to be a lot of fun. So y'all mark them on the calendar and y'all watch them. I think our New York Knicks next preseason game is against the Washington Wizards. I believe it's going to be in Washington, I think. I don't have all that. I just wanted to come on and talk a little bit about last night's game and what took place. with Donte DiVincenzo and Rick Brunson and maybe Tibbs. But like I said, I don't think a lot is going to come out of this. I think everything is going to be okay. I believe they will still remain friends. I don't see their friendship breaking up over this. Because whatever's going on between Dante and whoever else and Rick Brunson, this ain't just start. All right, this ain't just start. Being that Dante got traded, these guys are competitors. This is what they do. So whatever to get the fire going and let's get it on, that's what they're going to do. So listen, respect Dante DiVincenzo, Jalen Brunson, old cool Julius Randle, also Rick Brunson, Tibbs. Listen, man, the season's about to start. First game of the season. That's the Boston Celtics. On the 20, was it the 22nd? Yeah, I think it's the 22nd. Y'all get ready. It should be a great season. And one more thing before I go, as far as the Knicks and adding new players to this rotation, because it's pretty much kind of like a new team. I think they're gonna figure out the chemistry and they're gonna figure it out. You can see they having problems with it. You can see, Jalen Brunson, cat, you know, getting hit on the foot with a ball. And, you can see all that other stuff. This is gonna take some time, but I believe they will figure it out. I believe the Knicks gonna be just fine this season, and our bench. I believe our bench is strong. I believe we're gonna be okay. All right. So, like always, y'all know what it is. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay blessed. And listen, if you haven't already, go down, subscribe to the channel. It's a new season coming up. I know I haven't been doing a lot on the preseason, uh, but when the season start, I'll be there and I'll be bringing y'all updates, recaps, and all that type of stuff. So, like always, y'all know what it is. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay blessed. Peace, it's your boy. I'm out.